We got the girls at the pond. They cleared all this out to have a good spot. The beaver dam's right here, one of them. There's another beaver dam down there, and they're starting another one down there. So this pond's only gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Pretty neat. Say hi.
Hi.
Yep, we're having fun. What's happening?
I just got wet.
They put 300 brown trout in here 2 years ago. They're gonna do another 300, or no, 150 brown trout. They're gonna do another 150 soon. The beaver dam will keep this place nice and high, and the trout will keep all the vegetation and, you know, all the other stuff, leeches and stuff in check. It'll be a nice, healthy habitat. We're gonna be cutting all this stuff down eventually. And eventually the beavers will have this water line way up here. But for right now, they've got it somewhat.
Dada, right there is kind of like quicksand.
Yeah. We got cake and ice cream. You can play at the water. We're not going to do the cake yet. You going home? You want a little fire? Get the gnats away? I wish I had the key. My mom should keep the key here somewhere. Maybe she does. I don't know. But this is my stepfather's land here. And they've got it all set up for camps up on this end. And then we have grooming trails on the other end. How's it going, Elijah? We got Mama Bear and the baby over there. And the girls right here. Cake and ice cream in that bag. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. Hey, Aunt Stacy. We're at the camp. Mom and Ernie's. Happy Mother's Day. Why would you do that, bro? And you don't want to be heavily persecuted, this Chinese stith, whatever. Hello, hello. Trying to get me to say profanity. How's this? Just happy Mother's Day. You should be ashamed of yourself trying to get me to say that word. That's horrible. What are we doing?
I'm just moving those barcodes.
Well, let me start a fire so that they'll go away. Oh boy. Well, let's just go then, huh? How's that? Put your shoes on, kids. Didn't bring bug spray. Wanted to go on a nature walk. No bug spray. Beautiful out here, though. Big beaver dam down there. Stace, are you still here? Nah, we're on the 100-acre plot, man. There ain't no neighbors for like 30 acres. 30 acres that way, 30 acres that way. We're right in the dead, well, almost in the dead center of it. Stace, are you still on here? All right, I'm going to show you the pond. There's like 6 or 7 of these campgrounds all the way down this pond. And it was an old grooming trail. Well, an old logging herringbone setup. So there's all of these runs down here for the, I'm lost for words here. Anyway, this is a herringbone setup, and now Ernie's turned this into a campsite for all the family to come. We can put all of our campers on there or whatever. And then like on the other side is where we have a playground for the kids and a picnic table. We put a shed out there so that we can have like fishing poles and chairs and stuff. And there's the big beaver dam right there. That right there is responsible for making this pond. That right there is his dam. And we throw all of our extra wood on that dam. And he'll come and dig the clay up and throw it over all the wood. And he just keeps throwing that clay and getting it deeper and deeper and deeper. And his children, that beaver's children, there's one over there and there's one over in that corner. So they're expanding, and this pond is actually going to start rising the bigger they get that dam over there. You can see we've put a lot of our extra wood on top of it for him, because we cleared out basically from like right here all the way over into that whole area was all cleaned out. Me, Chris, and Ernie. We ice fish over here, but there was 150 trout put in here. How you doing, 80? Adalbert. Make sure you guys subscribe, please. Just hit that subscribe button. It's all I care about. Just kidding. But hit that subscribe button. No, trying to have a good Mother's Day, but the gnats are bugging her, so didn't bring any bug spray. She's very finicky about that stuff. I wanted to sit here. If we go to the other side, we can go get the fishing poles and throw some line. There's brown trout in here. We also put shiners and crawfish in here too. I've put at least a couple hundred crawfish and a couple hundred shiners in here. Chris has done the same, and we've loaded it with trout. So Ernie did that. So they've done really good hard work to get this place cleaned up and get this trail cut. Mom and Ernie cut this trail. It was all overgrown. They've cleared out this plot here right on a nice ledge, so it's very good structural. And it goes all the way down in another 10 acres. But this isn't the only pond. There's another pond. There's another pond just south of here. And it's a bigger pond. This is the small pond, actually. And if you look every now and then, especially down on the backside, on like the end, those the beavers have been taking all the good hardwood. Look right here, that's beaver. There's beavers. They need wood to build out their houses, and they eat wood. Beavers do. Beavers love popple. They just love popple, and there's all kinds of popple in here. It's like cotton candy to them. It's just like cotton candy to a beaver. But yeah, you can drive everything right down here. We'd bring the skidder down here to pull out the wood, but we brought the skidder down last year to just bring everything that we needed for the camp. We had a big cookout this last winter, around January, February area, and it was really fun. We had burgers, hot dogs, huge spread my mother made for us. Thank you, Mom. And I love you, Stace. I hope your day's going well. They're far ahead of me, it looks like. But yeah, this trail is pretty deep. We're quite a ways in. We're already about 1/8 of a mile away from the road, Route 1. And it just so happens that this whole 100-acre plot is right up against the Wreaths of America area. So the pine boughs that come from the land right next to us lay in honor over our fallen soldiers at Arlington Cemetery. So it's really special. They have a nice Pledge of Allegiance run that goes about 1/8 of a mile. And they got all the flags and the big eagle statue and a couple of stones commemorating. So anytime you hear Wreaths of America, this land right here is where it's from. Beautiful country out here. Beautiful rolling hills, blueberry fields. A lot of fishing. There's so many streams and guts and eddies and rivers, brooks. So many. Catch rainbow trout, brown trout, bass, everything. But there's a lot. And you can also catch striper here too. We're right on the ocean. So you could go ocean fishing or freshwater fishing anytime you want. Just got to pay the fee, get the license for it. So here's an example of the herringbone cutouts that you can see. You can see there's a road right in there, and there's a road there, and there's a road there, a road there. So this is the main spine of it, right? And it ends up looking like a fern branch or a herringbone pattern. That's right, Aunt Stacy. You tell them. They were being mean at first, and I told him he should be ashamed of himself. Trying to get me to say the N-word. It's horrible. So there's some more breakout that they've done. All kinds of maple here. Just all kinds of birch, all kinds of maple. We'll never go without firewood. That's for damn sure. You need firewood. You got to buy land. You got to buy dirt. And they got this place real cheap. And the good thing about it, it came with 2 ponds, naturally made ponds from beavers. And it also came with a lot of wood and already processed, overgrown, but processed cutting trails. Wow, look at that. Wow. I seen his shadow cover the whole car there for a second. I don't know if that's a hawk or a golden vulture or what. I don't know if it's a vulture or a golden eagle or what, but it's a big bird, beautiful bird. He's soaring for food. He's looking for squirrels and mice and stuff. Something dead, if he can find it. It's crazy how birds can find dead things. There's the flowers and the engagement ring. Thank you, Stace. Here's my beautiful baby. My other beautiful babies. Yeah. I love them dearly. I love them so much that I didn't go to work today. I made sure that I took care of them today. So,
touch.
All right, Stacy loves you girls.
Love you.
Love you, Stacy.
Love you, Mimi.
Bella, stop it.
And Stacy. Stacy's the one on here. But you already said that. Say love you, Stacy. Say love
So
you.
I like these flowers. I'm trying to pull up all the petals.
Screenshot that, Stace.
Oh, I need my hair on my
Dad, I want to come on.
Aww, that baby. Here, bring the flowers up. Yeah, just like that. Bring them right close to her. There we go.
She likes them. She's picking up all the petals.
Aww. Bella.
Bella.
Bella. We didn't get pictures down there either.
You want?
I know. She's fun. She really is fun. You guys want to go check the property out? No, we don't got to put. This is our land, babe. We're just toting around on our own land. It's fine.
Look. Mommy, give me flowers.
I can even hold the phone and drive on this land. Not mine, but it's my family's.
Dad, you want
Look, we're just toting around on the 100-acre plot. We got the girls. No Odin, though. Of course I didn't bring Odin. That sucks. He loves this place right to death.
Who wants to come on?
Odin runs these woods so much, man. Look, they're starting another spot. Got culverts coming in. I don't know whose plot this is. Look at that. Must be Chris's. I don't know. Are they going to still build that house? I wish I could stay and help them. I know that. How's it going, guys? Make sure you subscribe. It would really help the channel. So right here is a big spot. So I'll show you. I'm going to get out and show you guys. This is really important to the pond above. So the coolest thing about this spot is it came already hooked up with electricity. It already has electrical lines all the way down the whole damn thing. So it makes it a lot cheaper for Ernie. It's shared. This road is shared. At the other end, there's on the left side or something like that, there's people that are there. I gotta check this. Yeah, she's not too bad. She's doing pretty good. I wonder what would happen if the beaver found this. But you see it's succession. Okay. I just want you guys to see. You've got a low, and then they dammed it here, right? And then they dammed it above. And then they dammed it one more time. And then, sorry, so there's 3 different layers that the beavers worked this hard to get. Yeah, right? That's the beavers' work, and they made that big pond up there, and they got another pond way down there. I've actually never gone to that pond. I don't want to start anything, so I won't go any further than our air. Well, there's more. Ernie owns more here, but it mixes in with someone else on the left side, and that guy really don't want us using this for some reason, even though it's Ernie's land. Like all of this is Ernie's. So really, it's just, he's gonna have to get over it because we got people moving in and building houses here. So his little oasis destination that he created for himself down there, he should have just, nope, the beavers are still there. Beavers are still there. Oh yeah, they're in there. Yeah, so there's a big beaver dam that I showed you there. There's one way on the other side. That'd be the southwestern side. And then there's one on the south north. No, what the fuck? northwest, sorry, northwestern side. But you can see it's moving in pretty fast. You know, they got it slowed down, but not perfect. And what they'll do, they keep bringing this clay and they'll throw it on top of that wood and they pack it in heavy. And that stops the water flow. But there probably is trout and shiners right in here. And this would be a great place to jump in the water and get cool. Nice and perfect right here. I mean, look, we could even throw some gravel down so that your feet don't get all muddy. But look right over there, you see that rock? You could jump off that rock right there. Oh yeah, we do. On the 30 acre right now, sorry, on the 5 acre plot down in the Blueberry Barrens, there is basically another beaver dam showing up. So there's and I have to go check that out actually. We ought to go check that out right now because that beaver is starting to dam off our road and we're gonna have to do something like what they had to do here. Put a big culvert in, lift it up, get it high. Because as you can tell, this went down into a gully like this. So this is all man-made right here. And we're gonna have to do this down at the other spot because I saw a bobcat over there and I've seen a beaver and I've seen deer, but there's a beautiful pond on the right side of the road right before the camp down there. This is just one plot. They've got another plot, 5 acre plot. So they've really been starting to, you know, buy dirt. That's the biggest thing, you guys. You gotta buy real estate. It's the only control in this world is finances, which is like stocks, bonds, mutual funds, investments, all that, and real estate. Those two things own the world. They're what dictate what goes on in this world right now. So you gotta have it. You gotta have your money goes into real estate and investment. Look at that stream. She's moving good. The deer love this stream. The deer, so there's some hunting going on down there in the fall, and the deer use this stream to keep their water, but they hang out down at the Wreaths of America spot. Hell yeah. Go squat then. Go in the woods somewhere. Just go behind the car, you're fine. She's playing in the mud. Yeah, it's a beautiful stream right there. Nice spring water. Highly filtered spring water right there. Guys, remember to subscribe. Remember to say Happy Mother's Day to your mothers and everyone that you know is a mother, because today is very special for them. It's a day for them to relax, a day for them to not have to worry about the bad stuff. So make sure that you bring them some flowers, you get them some ice cream and some cake. Speaking of that, our ice cream is probably melted, so we got to get going. Girls, jump in. We got to go because the ice cream's melting.
Come here. Get my phone and take a picture.
Bella. Bella.
Send me them, please. Hey.
Fuck. No, go back. I didn't get it. Ready? Bella. I did it again. Ready?